Hi, welcome to Breaking Bricks. I'm your host, Neil. This is week 17 of the Clone Outpost on Naboo. 16 weeks we've gotten into this. This is week 17. We've got a lot to do. This week I'm going to focus on the roof, the lighting, and if there's a little bit of time left, maybe some more landscaping. But anyway, I hope everybody had a great Easter weekend. You know, that just passed up. You know, I spent most of mine with my family. It was great. It was also Star Wars celebration, and we found out that Star Wars is going to be working on 3 new movies. How many will be canceled? How many will be delayed? Dave Filoni is ahead of one of those movies, so that one, he's finally got the helm. Let's see what he can do with that. I think he's going to do wonders. And of course, you know, we got the trailer for Ahsoka. They've been pumping it all weekend. They've been doing interviews with all the actors, and of course, it looks really good. It's almost like watching Rebels, where it pretty much left off, except now it's in live action instead of animation. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. I can't wait to see that. We got 2 episodes of Mando left, and you know, I'm not too positive exactly how I feel about how Bo-Katan now has the Darksaber. You know, I mean, she got it on a technicality. You know, there should have been a fight between her and Din. That's simple. But we'll see what happens. You know, hopefully she leaves Mandalore and doesn't screw it up. I thought Din Djarin and some Fresh Blood would be better suited for it. You know, Bo-Katan's had her chance. But now, we'll see what happens. But anyway, let's get into this build. Okay, so far we spent 2 weeks focused on down here. We have a lot more to work on. We still got trees and grasses and everything else to put in there, plus a ton more clones. But, you know, this has sat here for a couple weeks like this as well, but I've been kind of itching to put the lights in and start getting the roofing in place. So I kind of want to focus on that so I can start putting more vehicles and clones in that as well. But of course the gunship has to come out for us to get the work done. That way I just don't knock it over and destroy it and have to rebuild that too. So we're just going to pull that out. But anyway, let's get started. Alright, so we got the roof on, and we got a little bit of the trim work done. We'll take a better look at that here towards the end. I got a little bit of time left, not a lot, but a little bit of time left. And so instead of starting the outline in there, and when I really want to put some thought into that before I just start. So if you happen to have a good idea of what kind of rooms I should put up in that section of this build, you go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. But otherwise, right now, I'm going to focus on a little bit more detail down on this bottom. Because I still have a lot of work to do down here, and you know, depending on how time flows, I can nitpick at this a little easier and I can work up there. So we'll come back to that next week, but right now we're going to focus down here and we're just going to get right at it. Alright, my friends, we've taken it as far as we're going to take it this week. We've actually gotten a lot done. This roof was more of a pain in the ass than I was expecting it to be, you know, simply because I'm running out of the big plates, you know, so I'm using the big plates on the bottom and littler plates on the top, which means more filler, so I'm using more block. But we did get it in place. We did get this nice looking ridge here on the front for the rest of the mountain for the next part. And we also got some of the grass and a couple of the trees done in here. I'm starting to put the clones in here as well. I'm mainly using just phase 1 clones right here because I don't even have one phase 2 plain white clone trooper. But I keep looking for them, and I did find a bunch of clones, and we'll get into that later. But anyway, let's take a look and check out what we got done. All right, we got the roof on. But right here, as you can see, I started putting the edge up. The beginning of the mountain wall again. You know, the color is a little bit more prominent here because down below you're not seeing it as well. It's blocked by other things. So I wasn't too... I mean, it's there. If you're looking for it, you'll see it. But anyway, we got the roof on. It's pretty nice and thick. And of course here, like I was talking about a flight deck, I went with this because it's a smaller ship. I like it a little better. And of course we've got... you know, a sniper up in it. And of course, you know, you got your jet troopers that can jump off the edge there and fly into action if needed. And of course, we've got, I threw these guys in here right now for fun, it's just more jet troopers, 501st. I've got a couple plain white ones around. We'll get those in there. This awesome ass command center. But now that we got the lights all encased in here, things are really starting to come about. As you can see, I like this. I don't know why. Thought it was pretty cool. Alrighty. And like I said, we got all the lighting in. We'll put another ship here later. We still got a lot more to fill in. Alright, my friends, I said it earlier, if you got a good idea for a room for this build, or a good idea, or maybe some kind of vehicle you'd like to see in this, go ahead and put that down in the comments below. Hell, let me know where you're from. I'm from Ohio. Nice to meet you. It's always be cool to meet somebody local maybe. But anyway, hit that like button. It lets me know I'm doing a great job here, and it also helps out the algorithm. And of course, if you don't hit that subscribe, we can't grow here as a family of breaking bricks. And takes you a brief second, and it does mean a lot to me. Otherwise, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers, and otherwise, I'll see you here next time on Breaking Bricks.